All right. 6:59.
Any-
Ready to roll? Yes. Smithville Board of Alderman meeting is now called to order. Please stand and join me in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and
to the republic
for which it stands,
Stands
one
nation,
under
under
God,
under God, indivisible,
and liberty for
liberty
all.
and
and
justice for all.
justice for all.
Thank you. First item on the agenda is the consent agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the consent agenda.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Alderman Chevalier.
Second that.
Thank you. All in favor of approving the consent agenda, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is the Planning Commission and Finance Committee reports. We'll start with Planning Commission. Got a lot going on in Smithville. Price Chopper did open. Shoreline's under construction. Ms. Wagner, do you have the commercial construction numbers? Residential building permits are in the 30s. Residential is still going. I know Alderman Chevalier's got some new houses in his neighborhood. The construction at Eagle Ridge by the high school is underway again. The trail's going. If you haven't driven by there, they started pouring some concrete curbs and things. And it looked like Herzog started doing some work today too, and White Iron Ridge is wrapping things up.
I actually do have some information that Jack provided a little more detail, I think, than you had at the Planning Commission meeting. But in looking at commercial permits, in 2019, there were 5 permits issued. Those were Taco Bell, KCI-RV's first building, scooters, Price Chopper and Porters. We had 1 certificate of occupancy order approved based on those permits. That was for Taco Bell. In 2020, we've done 7 permits. That's White Iron Ridge, the second facility at KCI-RV, the Shamrock gas station renovation, Herzog Foundation, Nottoway Bank, the strip mall at the marketplace, and the addition at Shoreline. Year to date, there have been 4 certificates of occupancy issued: KCI-RV, scooters, Price Chopper, and Porters.
Thank you. Any questions on either on the Planning Commission? Finance Committee did meet.
You're muted, Mayor.
Sorry, Finance Committee did meet also same day. Not a very eventful meeting, so nothing really to report there. Next item is the City Administrator's report. Ms. Wagner, do you have anything to report?
A few items of follow-up in the information included in your packet, and Mayor, you alluded to it. Construction has begun on the Main Street Trail. Actually today, the first section of pavement was poured for the concrete trail. So that is underway. That is starting to shape up as well. You can really see the trail out toward the lake. Included in your packet was a memo from Chuck outlining a pretty significant change order to that project included in the project contingency. But we did increase the base for that, the depth of the trail. So that changes that slightly. We also included some information. Chuck is really good about sharing the work that's being completed in his department, and you see the dedication of our wastewater crews in making sure that we're taking efforts to ensure cleaning of tanks, etc. Additional construction going on the north end of town. The splash pad is underway. That has been a slow project and slow process, but the concrete pad has been poured there for both the spray ground area as well as the sidewalk area and area for benches in the future, so the area surrounding that. I did confirm with Clay County today that they began work on the fencing, installing the posts for fencing for the dog park. That will continue this week. They'll let the fencing kind of cure, and they hope to get that in place next week, weather permitting and supplies make that. So we'll be in ongoing discussions with the county on use of that park and some of the regulations and the like. Nicole Brown did reach out to me with regard to those. Today, we received bids for snow removal. If you will recall, we have identified a couple of neighborhoods in the community for contract snow removal. We received 2 responses. Chuck and Alan are reviewing those bids, and we anticipate, excuse me, a recommendation for the November 2nd meeting. We included in the bid a mandatory November 9th meeting for the successful bidder so that they get information on safety, the process, and are able to go through the plan with our staff. So November 2nd, we'll have that to bring forward. And just a reminder that the November 2nd meeting is a joint meeting with the school board. So following the school board meeting, at 6 o'clock that evening, we will have the board meeting at 7 o'clock, both here and Zoom.
And that is a Monday meeting since the Tuesday is an election day. Next item on the agenda is anything else, Ms. Wagner?
No.
Okay. Next item is number 6 on the agenda.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve bill number 2872-20, adopting the fiscal year 2021 proposed budget for second reading.
Thank you, Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
Alderman Uladell.
Aye.
Alderman Blumker.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins. You're muted.
Aye.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance adopting the fiscal year 2021 annual operating budget for the city of Smithville, Missouri, and authorizing the expenditures of funds for municipal services.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 7.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve bill number 2873-20, creation of a parks and stormwater sales tax for second reading.
Thank you, Alderman Chevalier.
I second that.
Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Blumker.
Aye.
Alderman Uladell.
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance creating the Parks and Recreation Stormwater Sales Tax Fund.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 8.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve bill number 2874-20, destruction of records for second reading.
Thank you, Alderman Chevalier.
Second that.
Discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
Alderman Uladell.
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
Alderman Blumker.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance authorizing the destruction of certain records.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 9.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve bill number 2875-20, 2017 NEC and 2018 building codes and property maintenance for first reading.
Thank you, Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Blunker.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance adopting the 2018 international codes for buildings and the 2017 national electrical codes.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 10.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve Resolution 841, amending contract with Future IQ to complete a Parks and Recreation Master Plan.
Thank you, Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 841, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 11.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve Resolution 842, Amendment number 4 to Authorization number 79, Engineering for Downtown Streetscape Phase 2, which would include the alleyway we discussed in a previous meeting.
Thank you, Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Any discussion?
Do we have public comment on
We do
this?
have public comment on this.
Does Mr. Owens want to speak?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. So yeah,
Oh.
Mr. Owens has a public comment card for number 11. So he's in the room here, but we don't have the mic, so we'll open it up to him. State your name and address for the record, and you have 3 minutes. Mr. Owens. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, no comment. We have it filled out. But, all right. Any discussion by the board? All those in favor of approving resolution 842, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Any other public comment?
No.
Next item is number 13, nomination for the EDC. You should all have Callie's resume in the packet. She's the owner of business on 169, which is consistent with Brian Hove, who was on EDC. He is no longer going to be on the EDC. He's got a pretty busy schedule. So any questions, let me know. With that, I appoint Callie Maxfield to the Economic Development Committee. Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Blunker,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
5-0.
Thank you. Nikki, you have a full board again. Any new business?
Mr. Mayor, not really new business, but this is the time of year where we kind of look at how to appropriately thank our staff and the folks who work so hard on behalf of the city. This is a difficult year to kind of do those things. So I know we're trying to figure out an appropriate way to do so, but just want to thank the staff who have frankly worked very hard this year and have continued to be the strong face of the city, dealing with constituents who are having rough years as well. So a huge thank you to everyone who's really kind of gone above and beyond this year to make sure that we're taking care of folks as best we can.
I'll second that. It's been a very interesting year, to say the least. And I know our utilities department and front office staff and everyone has had to deal with some new changes and new things. And residents as well. So thank you all. Open up to the rest of the aldermen for comment before we adjourn. All right. With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, move to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Alderman Chevalier. All those in favor of adjourning say aye.
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 All opposed say no. Motion carries. Stand adjourned.